All right, guys, so I'm going to show you 3 different exercises that are going to help with the hips and the lower half, basically, especially for you pitchers. This is going to help with velocity and just pushing off the mound, which is what we want. We want an explosive push off. So these are going to help, the first help with the hips and the knees, and also with the knees. Females are prone to ACL injuries, so all of these moves are going to help the musculature around the hips, around the knees, and make them stronger, so you help to decrease your risk of a knee injury. If that were to ever happen. Hopefully it never does, but implementing these exercises are going to be key. So the first one is called a band walk. I will link where I got these bands in the description below, but all you're going to do is put it around your ankles, okay? And when we're doing this, feet are going to start about hips width apart. You want your knees to be pushing out and your feet to be kind of pushing out a little bit. Shoulders are down and back. Tuck the hips under, core stays tight. And all you're going to do is walk sideways here. And when we're doing this, you are isolating everything. Your core is tight, your butt is tight, the sides of your, everything is isolated. What you don't want is your knees to come in. This is a no, you don't want this. You want to push your knees out and just squeeze your butt as you're going from side to side. You can also do this going forward and backwards. So same thing, shoulders are down and back, core stays tight. You're pushing the knees out to the pinky toe. And basically, you're going to kind of walk at a diagonal. So you're gonna step together, step together, step together, step together. And then when you go back, same thing. So we're not only working the front, the quads, and the hamstrings, but you're also working the sides of the hips, which is the weakest on a lot of people. And the main part with the legs, everything's connected, so the weakest part attaches to the knee. ACLs happen like that. So when you push your legs out and you isolate and you squeeze your butt, you're helping to engage these muscles that'll help make everything else strong. So that's one. Band walks. The next move that you're going to do, or that I'm going to show you, you don't need a band, so you'll take this off, is a single leg deadlift. So again, any kind of single leg exercise you can do is going to help the knee musculature become strong, as well as the hip musculature to become strong. So basically all you're going to do is stand on one foot. Core stays tight, shoulders are down and back, hips are tucked under. You don't want to kick your butt out. Tuck your hips under, and basically when you bend forward, bending from the hips, back stays flat, and you're just going to come down, push up through the heel, squeeze the butt, squeeze the core as you come up, and then stand up. So you're just coming down, and then you're coming up. A little bend in this knee is totally okay. You don't ever want to hyperextend it or lock it out. So a little bend is okay. Knees pointing out to the pinky toe. Core's tight, you're going to come down, push up through the heel, and then come up. Down, and then come up. You want to make sure you're feeling what you're working. So the quicker you go, you're not going to get any benefit from that. So you want to slow it down, really squeeze everything, isolate everything to feel the most out of the move. The third exercise is going to be a sliding hamstring curl. So I will link, you'll need little slider deals. So I'll link these in the descriptions, or paper plates will work as well. So basically, what you're going to do is lay on the ground. You're going to put your heels in the sliders, and then basically, so you're flat on your back, hands can be here or here, whatever. You're going to lift the hips up, keeping the core tight, squeezing the butt. Lift the hips up, bring your heels to your butt. So you're here and then up. Slow and controlled back, and then relax. Lift the hips up, bring your heels to your butt, slow and controlled down, and then relax. Up and down. These are seriously hamstring crushers. And hamstrings are what explodes us forward with pitchers and allows us to push off the mound and be explosive, which is what we want with pitching. So these are huge for you got your pitchers to when it comes to conditioning and using the legs and the hamstrings. So hopefully that gives you ideas on what you can do to kind of implement into your own training regimen. The band walks, the single leg deadlifts, and the hamstring curls, or the sliding hamstring curls. All of those, again, help with the hips and the knee musculature of the body. Thank you.